Historic textiles can be very fragile objects, and they don't always survive in good condition. This is down to many different factors, from the nature and manufacture of the fabrics that have gone into making it, to what it was used for and how much it was used. This short video takes a look at some of the reasons why textiles don't always survive well, and things to consider when you're looking after any treasured family heirlooms at home. Textile objects are made from fabrics that are comprised of different fibres, and these fibres all have different properties. Silk is a natural protein fibre made from insect cocoons. It's an expensive cloth and has always been highly prized by the social elite. Silk is a strong but delicate fibre and deteriorates over time. The fabrics are further weakened by chemicals, sunlight and water, meaning items made from silks rarely survive in very good condition. Wool is also a protein fibre and is spun to create woolen cloth, or carded and used in the centre of quilts. It makes a warm fabric which is practical and useful, but is prone to deterioration from pests. Like silk, the protein fibres are particularly tasty to moth and carpet beetle larvae, who leave behind characteristic holes from their fabric feast. Cotton fibres are made from cellulose and can be spun into a yarn that makes a soft and breathable fabric. Cotton is more easily washable, making it a practical fabric for bedclothes, but still subject to wear and damage after repeated use and washing. As well as their natural properties, fibres and fabrics are subject to lots of other processes which accelerate decay over time. Vibrant colours are very popular for dress and furnishings, but natural dyes need mordants, a chemical solution, to produce strong and lasting results and help the colours of the dyes bond to the fibres. These include metals such as iron, chrome and alum, and they sometimes eat away at the fabrics over time. Brown and purple coloured cottons seem to suffer the worst fate in many of the patchworks in our collection. Other fabrics had glazes or finishes applied to make them shiny or help them give weight and body, as well as repel the dust and dirt. 19th century silk was often soaked in metallic salts, a process known as weighting, but this can cause the silk to shatter. Historic textiles such as quilts were made to be used and so of course will age according to their life and function. Repeated use, wear, dirt and light fading are all to be expected on functional textile items. It's also important to remember that many of the fabrics used in patchworks were already on their second life, being recycled from a first use as a dress or other domestic item. After their main period of use, some textiles are saved and become treasured family heirlooms, which are then kept stored away, but poor storage conditions can also cause additional damage. Large folded quilts can be bulky and awkward, and it can be tempting to put these items we don't use very often away in lofts, garages and airing cupboards. Unfortunately, these places often have extremes of temperature and humidity and poor air circulation, leading to the damp, musty smell we often associate with old textiles, and other worries such as mould and mildew. Out of sight, out of mind also means it's easy for pest infestations to go unnoticed. So how is it best to store your antique textiles? Keep it wrapped up in a dark place with no extremes of temperature and humidity. If you can, use acid-free tissue rolls to pad out any folds and prevent deep creases. Check it every now and again to check for pests. It's also nice to take another look and appreciate the fabrics and workmanship. Try to remember to handle it carefully and with clean hands. Keep it wrapped in a plain cotton sheet or an acid-free box to protect it from dust and dirt. If it's not in a box, try not to squash it by piling things on top. Washing out any stains or marks can be difficult and very specialist, so we'd always advise consulting a professional textile conservator. We hope you've enjoyed learning a bit more about our collection and that we've inspired you to find out more.